What's up guys, this is Yassir. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Yassir's Fit Frag. So today I'm going to talk about another clone from the house of Zaafran, and that is Jazzab Silver. So this is known to be a clone of Giorgio Armani's Aqua Profumo version. Now before I give my opinion about that, let's talk about the packaging. So this is how the package comes. It says Jazzab, and this is how the rear side looks, and they also have a hologram here. And this is how the bottom comes. So this is a September 2019 batch made in UAE, and the bottle actually looks very elegant. So it looks like a lantern that you keep inside the room. Very beautiful bottle. It doesn't look cheap at all, but the material is not as heavy as it looks like, but it is not too light as well. Very good quality, I can say, for the price what it sells for. Now coming to the clone comparison, like I said, this is known to be a clone of Aqua Profumo version. Now in my opinion, I would agree with that, but I would not say that the quality of this one matches with Giorgio Armani's Profumo, which is obvious that the price of this is around 1,200 and the price of Giorgio Armani Profumo is around 6,000. So it is not sensible to compare the quality of this with that price range, but definitely for what price this one sells for, it is definitely a great deal. And it does have that feel of Aqua Profumo because of the notes blending done in this one. So this one opens up with a smooth citrus and aquatic note, and then within 5 to 10 minutes you would get that strong patchouli with an incense vibe, which gives that spiciness to the patchouli. So that's all I get with this smooth citrus and aquatic in the top. Within 5 to 10 minutes you would get a spicy patchouli, maybe because of that incense note used in it. So the patchouli is very prominent in this one, which is why this is compared to Aqua Profumo. Now if you haven't watched my previous video on Armaf Blue Home, which is a clone of Aqua not the Profumo version, and this is a clone of Aqua Profumo, so you can watch the video on Armaf Blue Home using the above link. Now if I have to compare this one with Armaf Blue Home, I would say that Blue Home is more of an aquatic version and less patchouli. This one is more of a patchouli version and less aquatic, which is why this is compared more towards Aqua Profumo. Now if you ask me how close is this towards Aqua Profumo, I would say about 75 to 80%. But like I said, the quality of patchouli used in Aqua Profumo is much higher quality than you see in this one. But again, do not complain on this one because it only sells for the price range of 1,200 to 1,300. That's the price range that you get this for. And when you compare the price with Aqua Profumo, that is way higher. It costs about 6,000 for an authentic one I'm talking about. I know there are many counterfeits or fake ones or first copy that you get within 3,500 to 4,000. You would never get Giorgio Armani for that price if you're looking for an authentic one. If you doubt on that, please take your bottle which you have got for 3,500 and compare it with Lifestyle or Shopper Stop. Compare it side by side, and then you would probably believe me, because some brands really don't reduce their price, like Chanel, Dior, Giorgio Armani. They always maintain that price tag. So do not assume that the price what you get for 3,500 or 4, these brands can never sell it for that price. You can always compare it side by side with retail stores like Lifestyle or Shopper Stop. You would definitely find the difference either in the top note or the base note. So like I said, this is more towards Giorgio Armani Profumo. Armaf Blue Home is more towards Aqua the original version, not the Profumo. Now in my opinion, this is more of a laid back, mature kind of scent. I see this more of a 30 years old plus men wearing it, because it is less sporty and less aquatic when you compare it to Armaf Blue Home. That is more of a sporty, younger crowd vibe that you get. So if you want that laid back, mature kind of patchouli note, then you can go for this one. If you want it more on a sporty side, then you can go for Armaf Blue Home. If you are a huge fan of Aqua DNA and if you want to have both in your collection, no problem at all. But if you want to go for either one of it, because both share the DNAs of Aqua then that's the difference that I mentioned. This is more on the patchouli side, less aquatic. Armaf Blue Home is more on the aquatic side, less patchouli. I did not carry that bottle with me, otherwise I would have shown it. That's the reason I said you can watch that video, which I have done separately on that. I think Jazzab also comes as Jazzab Gold, which you hardly find it in India. Even this is not in the highest supply, so it's a little hard to get. It goes out of stock very soon as well. because of that limited supply that this one has. Now coming to the performance, I easily get about 1 to 2 hours of projection with 1 to 2 feet if you are indoors, and I get a longevity of 7 to 8 hours, sometimes even 9 hours. A decent performance for the price, again, no complaints at all. Do not compare the quality and performance of Aqua or Profumo because of the price factor that this one sells for. So that's about it. Let me know your thoughts about this particular fragrance in case you have tried this or bought this. Comment down in the comment section. See you next time in another video. Cheers.